Thank you for supporting the seniors now and over the past years, the teachers, family members, guardians, and staff, and everyone else. Thank you all. My name is Madeline, and this isn't exactly my forte, but nevertheless, getting to share my heart is an honor. I want to let you all know that I've listened to a couple of commencement speeches, and I thought most of them were cheesy. That's not my intent tonight, but it may end up that way. For context, they always reflect on working hard, having achieved goals, setting our minds on future ones and memories. Those are great things, but not my focus exactly. A lesson I've been learning recently is just to be still. Yes, we are graduating, and that's amazing, but I wanted to encourage you all in that you being alive and breathing is enough, and it's beautiful. You don't need to strive to prove yourself worthy of love and attention. Thinking about it, if we defined who we were as people by what we did, we'd only be as good as those achievements. Trying to gain X amount of awards will only get you so far before you realize it'll never be enough. Strip those accolades away and find who you really are deep down, without the pretty shiny stuff. I know a few people that still love us without all that, one of which is my dad. Somehow, he is the most emotional person in my family, besides me, and I love it. He always seems to cry when he sees me run in races. It's adorable. I remember a conversation with him specifically about my races, starting with something like, "Dad, I feel so much pressure to do well with you and Mom watching me." And he said, "It doesn't matter how you do, I'm still proud of you." With that being said, I ran in many races and had a passion for it, yet I wasn't the best by any means. In this case, I was just doing something I loved, and my father admired me for it. I wasn't striving to prove myself as a good runner. I learned that he was a loving father that wouldn't have cared if I got first or last place. In this situation, my heart is not in the sport for the awards and recognition. Instead, I just find joy out of getting to race, and my father's love, earthly or not, gives me a warm hug. I'm extremely fortunate in the home I come from, but I know that isn't the case for all of you. Tonight, I unfortunately see broken families. There's tension in the air that people don't like to bring up, clearly. I'm sorry to all the graduates that felt like they had not belonged here, in school or in their homes. Graduates, our parents make mistakes because they're people. Being up here, it may look like I'm perfect on this pedestal, but my life is nothing close to perfection. It is easy to love people that are nice to you already, because anyone can do that. The real challenge is in loving those who don't agree with you or just flat out don't like you. There's no doubt in my mind that you may have heard of the dangers of social media. To be frank, I'm sick of hearing about it. My mom once told me that social media is the devil, and I would just roll my eyes, but after a few months, I saw it. Deleting those networks for a bit allowed me to see clearly rather than with a foggy mind. I encourage you to do the same if you struggle with comparison. In a sense, I'm getting that we are all individuals who are so different, which is cheesy, I know. With social media and all this new technology around us, there is so much moving and doing. We live in a fast-paced society and are used to instant gratification. When going to the grocery store, waiting in line for 5 minutes is an absolute pain. And I don't know because I work at the Golden Dawn. One of the reasons people aren't patient is because they have to get to their next thing, whether it's a brother's baseball game or running a child to practice. Along with that, making dinner and eating is also on the agenda. Our schedules are packed these days. In your future, I advise you to slow down your thinking, walking, and everything else. Don't let your mind constantly run. In my mind, I compare this lifestyle to a daily routine that bugs run through. They complete necessary tasks, eat, and go to sleep, and repeat. I think, as humans, we were made for more than that. Think about whether or not what you are doing each day is worth your time and energy. Thank you for allowing me to share a bit of my mind tonight. A lot of you may know me as that silly girl who's kind of rude, that also burps and farts and laughs obnoxiously. You're not wrong, but hopefully this is more than that. Remember to be still in all of the chaos going on around us. Good night, and hold tight to the ones you love.